What's up, guys? It is May 30th, 2013. I'm in the car. It's been traffic for over 2 hours. So I figured I would give a post before road rage gets the best of me. And how cliche, right? Everyone makes a video in their car driving with shades like these. At any rate, I want to give you an update. And hopefully I don't crash in the meantime. But I was able to obtain all the data that I needed from the New Jersey tax website, and I was able to find out how I could extract just apartment buildings for each county. Now, yesterday I mentioned that I was going to mail out about 2,000 to 3,000 or 1,000 or 2,000, and that's anytime I like to send out mailers. I like to do high volume because that's going to increase the amount of calls you get in. The more calls and leads that you have coming in will lead to more deals that you close. It's just common sense. It's a numbers game. The challenge is this. I recall the first time that I sent out a few thousand mailers. When the calls came in, it was a great thing. However, I didn't have the staff to get back to those interested parties, sellers that want to sell, in a timely manner, and therefore it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best first impression when a couple days go by and you don't get back to them. Typically I like to get back to them in 24 hours. Either I or someone, one of my associates, virtual assistants, etc. The more time that goes by, the less likely you are, or the more likely someone else is going to step in the deal, or again, it's not a good first impression to let too much time go by. And as they say, strike when the iron's hot. So the only challenge I have with this is that if all the calls come in and I can't handle that volume, I feel that it might be a waste of marketing. So I'll probably decrease that size. The difference between these mailers and the ones for my residential wholesaling campaign is that I'll probably be taking a good amount of the calls. It's good practice in the beginning to speak to the sellers. That way you become more seasoned, and it's good practice. The other challenge is this. I was looking to see what markets would make financial sense to look into for these commercial properties, not for flipping them for a wholesale deal such as a master lease option, etc., but ones that we're going to go ahead, when I say we're, myself and financial partners, would be interested in purchasing for long-term passive cash flow, passive income, positive cash flow. So unfortunately, I don't think New Jersey is one of those markets. I could be wrong. I'll know once I research more. I did happen to post on one of the forums. I still do make posts on real estate forums for assistance and feedback of other investors throughout the country. And one did reply back and mention a few states that they felt were good emerging markets. Unfortunately, New Jersey was not one of them. So I think the mailing campaign for New Jersey, if in fact he's correct, would probably be best suited for wholesale deals, master lease options, etc. And now, as I dive in, that may change. Obviously, we can't just take one person's opinion. We want to find out for ourselves. But on the surface, that looks like what the situation is. So, having that said, I will be mailing out those postcards to New Jersey commercial owners, and we'll probably decrease the size a little bit. One thing that's holding me back from sending these out tomorrow is that I don't have a big enough database of buyers just yet. I do have my assistant going through Google. He's obtaining more potential prospects, other wholesalers, associates, and other buyers. to add to the database. After the first task he did, we had around 45, which is very small compared to what we really need. But I have him currently researching other search terms to try to build that buyer's list, and we're going to try to actively get that filled up quickly. Ideally, I think that you want at least 500 to 1,000 minimum. So at any rate, that's the update for today, and we'll check back in with you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get those mailers out soon. But as I mentioned before I do so, I prefer to have more buyers on my list. So we'll see. So I'm going to check out, and we'll touch base tomorrow.